I remember a few months ago, I would always try to be productive and I would set my goals for the day. I wanted to go to the gym, I wanted to be productive, learn, read. And then the day would end up finishing and I would look back and I would realize I actually got nothing done because I was only wasting time scrolling on my phone or just staring into space, or it could be anything. I was just wasting time for no reason. So I would get annoyed with myself, I'd be kicking myself. So I'd say, tomorrow I'm gonna do it better. And then you'll probably guess what happened tomorrow. I got up and I did the exact same thing. I wasted time, I didn't get what I wanted to do done, or I got about less than half of my goals done. I was getting sick of the same vicious cycle every day. I didn't know how to escape it. Until one day I was watching a video where it talked about creating your own routine and schedule. And that really changed my mind about being productive, because you might think that you're not being productive because you're not disciplined enough to actually go and do the task when you don't want to do it. And even though that is part of the reason, the main reason is because your day is so vague. So you think you're just going to go into your day and you want to do something, so that's going to happen. And that's not how it works. What you need to do is plan out your day, because if you just try to improvise and you just let yourself decide in the moment, your old identity is gonna take over. You're gonna snap back to your old bad habits, and if you want to change, you're gonna have to create that new identity of yourself. So that's not gonna work. So what you're gonna need to do is basically, I want you to write down the day before, or even right now, what exactly are you going to do at each time of the day. So for example, you could write down 10:30, go to the gym, 12, start working on your homework. And you keep doing this. You write out the whole day with the times and the tasks. And I know what you're thinking. You probably think that, oh well, what if I don't know what I'm going to be doing at this time? Or what if I don't know I don't know exactly how my day is going to come out? Of course you're never going to know exactly, but I'm sure you have a good idea of what your day is going to be like. And having that schedule written down is only going to help. It's not going to make it any worse, that's for sure. There's many ways you can do it. You can use, for example, Google Calendar, where you write down each time of the day on your phone and the task, which is good. But what I like to do is, when I'm in bed, I write down, right at the end of the day, I write down everything I'm going to do tomorrow. So that way tomorrow, even if I don't usually check the schedule, but in my head, I already have implanted a routine that I'm going to follow. Because if you don't plan, you're just going to waste time. Because think about it. Why would you procrastinate if you know exactly what you should be doing at exactly the time? If you don't do it, it's because you don't want it enough. So even if you don't follow this routine exactly 100% to what you wrote down, even if you get 60%, that's already a lot better than the days you were having before this. And slowly you're going to get better at it, and you might get 70% of the day done, or then 80% exactly what you wrote. So by doing this every day, you have a routine, and this makes you more consistent and more productive. So now you won't have any more excuses of, oh, I don't know what I should be doing. I'm too busy, whatever. If you actually plan out your day, you realize you have way more time than you think, and you'll stop wasting time on things you don't need to use and you don't need to do, and only focus on what's most important for you. So once you finish watching this video, I want you to go on a piece of paper, or you can do it on your phone, but if you go on your phone, don't get distracted with something else. Actually do what you were meant to do. And I want you to write down what I just told you, a schedule, a timetable of your perfect day tomorrow. And that way, when you wake up tomorrow, you'll know exactly what you need to do at every time, and you'll stop procrastinating and you'll actually be more productive.